All right, so I was at a conference about 4 years ago. I had just been a youth pastor for a couple of years, and it was called the Forward Conference. And there was this guy there, and he spoke, and I believe his name was Reggie Dabbs. He's a speaker all over the nation, all over the world, and he speaks to high school and middle school students. And he had a tagline, and his tagline was simply this: you have one chance, one choice, and one moment. And he shared his whole entire testimony with us, and it was just so crazy. I wish that I could share every single bit of it. But what he realized is that he was in this world because of one moment. His mother had one chance, and she made a decision. And because of that decision, he came into the world. And he realized that, first of all, because of that decision, it made him who he was. And now now because he is who he is, he only has one chance and one choice and one moment. And he wants to take every chance and every choice and every moment and use it to influence people. And that's why he was there. So let me ask you this question. What if you have wasted all your chances? And what are those chances? Those chances are to change people's lives. Those chances are to love people. Those chances are to serve people. Those chances are to know people. Those chances are to experience intimacy with friends and one-on-ones with your dad and one-on-ones with your mom and special time with your brothers and sisters. Those chances are chances to encounter God and to know that there are more things in this life than what is now. You know, those are all the chances that we waste. You know, I think about times when I spent with my brother and all the parties that we had and all the people that we spent time with and all the friends we run around with, and then I just think about that there's literally not one of those people that we influence that are off drugs right now. And it's been years and years and years since we were in their lives. I know a 14-year-old girl. When she was 14 years old, I was 17 years old. I'm 27 years old. Now that 14-year-old is a drug dealer, and she allows people to use her body for money and things like that. We wasted our opportunity to influence a 14-year-old girl by showing her drugs and partying. Now, how many of you are the 14-year-old girl? How many of you are the 17-year-old guy that's throwing a party for those people? I just want you gotta hear me. Please hear me when I say this. Like, every time that you are taking the time to go and live and embrace that lifestyle, you are wasting all your chances to change people's lives. Me and my brother just sat down last week, 10 years later, like I told you, and we sat down last week and we just thought about all the people that loved us and all the people that wanted to be us and all the people that wanted to be around us and all the people that would show up if we just called one person. And we realized how much we'd influenced people to destroy their lives, and how much we wish we could just have the same ability as brothers to change everyone's life for God's glory now, because that's what we realize what's most important. So let me ask you again, what if you ruined all your chances? What if you have lost all your chances? You know what's so beautiful? If you have, just turn around to Jesus. Because the word says where sin abounds, grace abounds more. Where your mistakes happen, God's grace and mercy is greater. God's love for you is greater than your mistakes. God's plan for you is greater than your mistakes. God's plan to choose you to influence the world for His glory is greater than your mistakes. So if you realize today that you have lost all your chances, and realize that you just need to turn around and get the next one. So what if you have lost all your chances?